Hey Foxes, you guys had Monday off yesterday, and so I hope you are ready for a nice 4-day week here at Farmdale. We have lots going on, so let's get started. All right, first of all, we are in September. We are fully in September, and this month's word is responsibility. It is about doing the things we are supposed to do and accepting the positive or negative outcomes of our actions. So we need to take responsibility when we do something right and when we do something wrong. And make sure this month we want to ask permission to do something. So if you want to go do something, please ask the appropriate person for permission. All right, our activity schedule this week is for 1st through 5th grade beanbag toss, and for kindergarten is ring toss. Now know that it is going to be pretty hot out this week, so things may change. We may do some more indoor activities during lunch because we don't want you guys to get too hot. But again, this is the schedule if it is outside. All right, our 7 certificates for our Live the Creed goal. We are getting there. We're already in September. We're almost to October when our first Live the Creed assembly will be. So make sure you are making good choices and make sure you're helping your friends make good choices too. And if you get 7, don't stop. Let's see how many you can get. All right, these are our updated certificates as of this last Friday. As you can see, we have some classes that already have 5 certificates. They are almost there. So keep going, guys. We are so proud of the hard work you are doing. All right, we want to welcome our new Student Council Executive Board. As you can see, we have Peyton and Alana as our president and vice president, and then we have our full executive board that won their seats in the election. So congratulations to you all. And then you guys will have your first executive board meeting today, because today is Tuesday after school from 2:30 to 3:30. Actually, it's going to be in Mrs. Cecil's room. I know it says in the library, but it's in Mrs. Cecil's room. And these are for all the executive boards. So if your name is listed here, so Giselle, Joseph, Peyton, Alan, Ariana, Vincent, Alfredo, Neymar, Alana, Isabella, Rodolfo, Hepzibah, Hayden, Tiara, Arabella, Emma, and Sandy. All of you are the executive board. You need to go after school today in Mrs. Cecil's room for your first meeting. And then this Thursday, we have our student council meeting for all our class representatives and executive board. That will be this Thursday morning at 8:05 in the library. So make sure you're here on time for that meeting. All right, this Friday is our Grandparents' Day celebration. We want your grandparents to come have lunch with you. They do not need to bring you any lunch. Actually, we are providing lunch for your grandparents and for you. We're going to have a tent and everything set up. There's going to be spots for pictures. So make sure they come and enjoy a special lunch with you. Again, they do not need to bring you lunch. We are going to have lunch for everybody. All right, and our t-shirt contest is in full swing. We are ending that on the 19th. Do you want to see your art on a Farmdale shirt? Because it's time. We need some new art on our shirts. So we need a new logo, and we want it to come from one of our students. So make sure you're thinking of your design. Turn them into the office or Mrs. Cecil, but make sure on the back of your picture is your name and your teacher so we know who to recognize if you win. We can't wait to see our new logo. All right, this week we have no minimum days. Since we had no school on Monday, we have no minimum days, so every day you'll get out at 2:30 this week. All right, again, we had no school yesterday. It was Labor Day. Labor Day is observed on the first Monday in September. Labor Day is an annual celebration of the social and economic achievements of American workers. The holiday is rooted in the late 19th century when labor activists pushed for a federal holiday to recognize the many contributions workers have made to America's strength, prosperity, and well-being. So I hope you enjoyed your day off yesterday. All right, our positive office referrals. We're going to start with Mrs. Ward's class was recognized by the Fox support staff for always being respectful and for always having a straight and quiet line on the way to lunch. Mrs. Ward's class continues to walk in a straight and quiet line even when Mrs. Ward goes back to her class and is not watching. Thank you, Mrs. Ward's class, for demonstrating respect and responsibility. Awesome job, Mrs. Ward's class. All right, up next we have Casey. Casey is a kindergarten student in Mrs. Ray's class. Mrs. Ray says she is well behaved, respectful, and follows all directions. She is also a great role model for all the other students in her class. Great work, Casey. And then we have Damien. Damien is a student in Mrs. Gunn's class. Mrs. Gunn wrote him a positive referral because one day another student lost a newly earned reward. Damien made him feel better by offering his own reward as a replacement. He did this without anyone asking him because he is such a kind fox. Great job, Damien. All right, up next we have Rowan from Mrs. Sanchez's first grade class is always respectful. Mrs. Villarreal wrote him a positive referral because as he was walking to class, the announcements came on and he stood still with his fox up and listened. When he meets someone, he always remembers their name and greets them with a handshake or a smile. Great job, Rowan. And we have Dallery from Mrs. Dutra's kindergarten class, always helps others. During center time, she will help her classmates when they are confused and need support. She has patience and is always kind. Great job, Dallery. All right, we have Jay from Mrs. Luna's class. He's persistently been working on staying focused on tasks during the school day, and this week he showed great achievement. Great job, Jay. And we have Milagro from Mrs. Luna's class has made right choices during a rigorous math task. She's also persevering and moving away from distractions. Great job, Milagro. We're so proud of you all for those positive referrals. Keep doing those things to get those on these announcements. All right, our book token this week. This week, Mrs. Spillman surprised Elias C. with a book token this week. Mrs. Spillman appreciates him for helping with the cones after school every day. He loves to help and we appreciate him. So I wanted to thank Elias because every day he helps me after school getting all the cones set up. So he earned a book token this week. All right, our new staff members, we have lots of new faces here at Farmdale, and so we're going to keep introducing them till we have introduced everyone. So this week we have Miss Yenny, and she is one of our cafeteria support staff members, and she loves the color pink and the Raiders. And then we have Miss Azella. She also works in the cafeteria, loves to cook, and loves the Dallas Cowboys. Her favorite color is Dallas Cowboy blue. Well, Raider fan and a Cowboy fan, well, you know, I'm a Niner fan, so we'll see who wins this year. All right, we want to review soccer rules. Soccer is a no-contact sport. Our URDD staff has had to remind students to stop shoving and pushing too many times this week. If they have to remind you to stop shoving and pushing others, you will lose the privilege of playing soccer on the field. Remember, soccer is no contact. You are just, the only contact you have is with the ball. So make sure you're not pushing each other because we don't want to lose soccer. All right, jump ropes are going to be added to the Fox Box this week for 4th and 5th grade students. Here are a few friendly reminders for Mr. Alamillo. No helicopter swinging the rope above your heads or on the ground. Jump ropes should never be tied around the ankle, waist, or neck. Jump ropes should not be tied to the fence, basketball post, hula hoops, Fox Box, or benches. Jump ropes stay on the blacktop, and they are not permitted on the field, and tug of war is not allowed. So make sure you follow those expectations so we can keep those out there for you. All right, it's time for our shout outs. We had lots of perfect attendance this week. I'm so glad you are all coming to school. It's so important to be at school. So Mrs. Luna's class had August 31st and September 1st. Mrs. Lowe's class had 4 days this week, 8:30, 8:31, 9:1, and 9:2. Their first perfect attendance was on Tuesday, and then they did it again 3 more times this week. Great job, Foxes. All right, Mrs. Watson's class had it on 8:29. Mrs. Charo's class had it on 8:31 and 9:2. Foxes on time for the first time all year. Great job, Mrs. Charo's class. Mrs. Pastor's class had perfect attendance on 8:31. Not only did they have perfect attendance, they had perfect homework. So great job, Mrs. Pastor's class. All right, Mrs. Vu's class had it on 8:31, 9:1, and 9:2. Great job. 3 days. You're moving towards filling up your Foxes on time and getting that reward. And we had Mrs. Johnson's class on 9:2. Great job. All right, it is the time for the kindness ticket winners. This box is full. It is so full. So let's see. We're going to shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. All right, let's see. Our first winner is Jordan from Miss Luna's class. Good job, Jordan. All right, let's see. Up next, we have Jesus from Mr. Magaña's class. Congratulations, Jesus from Mr. Magaña's class. Then we have Ellis Anthony from Mrs. Wally's class. Congratulations, Ellis Anthony. And we're going to do 2 more. We have Giovanna from Mr. Magana's class. Wow, Mr. Magana's class is having a lucky week. You guys are having a lucky week. There is just so many in here. All right, and finally we have Mario from Mrs. Van Cleve's class. Congratulations, Mario. So, Giovanna, Jordan, Jesus, Elizanthony, and Mario, I will be around this week to make sure you get your prizes. Congratulations. I am happy that we have a full box. That means you are all doing very kind things, and that's what we want everyone to see, that Farmdale has extremely kind students. All right, our quote of the week is from Kid President, because we know I love Kid President. You don't need a cape to be a hero. You just need to care. So make sure you care about others. Obviously, with this kindness box being so full, there is so much caring around here. So just make sure you care about others. All right, I want you all to have a great week. We have birthdays after this. And so let's get those foxes up. To be a fox, repeat in your mind. Be safe, be responsible, respectful, and kind. All right, you all have a great week. Bye.